For the next several weeks of summer, I want to think with you about the most ancient and historic statement of faith in Christianity. About the middle part of the 2nd century, folks who desired to be baptized and join a Christian community would stand before that group of people and say, "This is what I believe." Then they would make a profession of faith, much as persons still do today when joining a church for the very first time. Way back then, the profession they made was an exact formula called the Roman Creed, which dates back to about 150 CE. Over time, and with some minimal editing, it became known as the Apostles' Creed, and is still repeated as part of the liturgy in countless thousands of churches around the world every Sunday. I grew up repeating it week by week and continued to do so as a pastor across so many years that I know those words by heart, much as most of us know the words to the Lord's Prayer or the 23rd Psalm. The Apostles' Creed is part of the DNA of our spiritual memory, part of the fabric of our faith. For the next several weeks in this summer edition of Soul Purpose, I want to explore with you the primary tenets of this historic statement of faith in a series which we will call, What Have Believers Always Believed? To begin with, let's name the elephant in the room, especially in an age where so many folks speak of being spiritual but not religious. The elephant takes the form of a question. Does it really matter what I believe, so long as I try to live a good life? There is some validity to that question, especially when we witness representatives of so many faiths, often fundamentalist individuals with passionately held personal beliefs, who behave in such unkind, judgmental, harmful, and unloving ways. So many ungodly words are spoken and ungodly deeds are done in the name of God. So, isn't it better just to live a good life and not get so bogged down in dogma? Christianity has always answered that our dogma, our doctrines, our teachings, provide the structure for living a good life, because our teachings are about God, the source of true goodness. When we study the Bible, when we discover God's attributes such as grace, mercy, guidance, patience, forgiveness, love, and we are called in Jesus' words to go thou and do likewise, in those moments, we don't rely on our own inner goodness to keep us on track. We rely instead on our inner faith. So, let's spend the next several weeks thinking about the bedrock statements of faith that Christians have held dear for almost 2,000 years. What have believers always believed? And why does it matter? Consider these two questions, then we'll get back together next week. First, does doctrine matter? Second, why or why not?